Hi, let's see the job of SVP, APAC Fusion Central Operational Leader, Chief Mission Security Officer. Let's see the company. Citi, the leading global bank, has approximately 200 million customers across and does business in more than 160 countries and in
Jurisdictions.
Jurisdictions, Citi, CITI.
Citi.
Yes, Citi provides consumers, corporations, governments, and institutes with a broad range of financial products and services, including consumer banking and credit, corporate and investment banking, security uh, brokerage,
Brokerage.
brokerage, securities brokerage, transaction service, and wealth management. Okay, let's see the job. Have file. Oh yes, sorry. Located at the Fao Changi Business Park Central. Uh, it is a full-time job. The position is senior management. Requires 10 years experience. It is banking and financial industry. They have 16 applicants. Posted on May the last day. Will closing on this month. Okay, let's see the role and the responsibility. Chief Information Security Officer, APAC Fusion Central Operational Leader, SVP, Senior VP. As a bank with a brand and soul, Citi to create economic value that is systematically, system, systematical,
Systemically.
systemically, that is systemically responsible and in our clients' best interest. As a financial institution that touches every region of the world and every sector that shapes your daily life, our enterprise operation and technology teams are changed with a mission that rival any large tech company. Our technology solutions are the foundation of everything we do. We keep the bank safe and provide the technology tools our workers need to be successful. Need to be successful. Uh, we design our digital architecture and ensure our platform provide a first-class customer experience. Our operations, our operations, our operations, our operations teams manage risk, resource, and program management. We focus on enterprise resilience and business continuity. We develop, coordinate, and execute the strategic operational plan. Essentially, enterprise operational technology re-engineering clients and partner process to deliver excellent through secure, reliable, and controlled service. Trust is part of our DNA at Citi. As such, we take safeguarding our customer data very seriously. The Chief Information Security Officer (CISO) is made up of deeply dedicated and talented colleagues who work together to ensure the safety of cities and our clients' access and information. We manage information security as the end-to-end program, one with a clear mandate and accountability. Our mission is to continually execute and enhance a global security program that is fully uh, anchored
Anchored.
anchored is fully anchored to modern control and security frameworks, fully aligned with the technology of the firm, strength focused and data driven. and deeply integrated across all Citi business globally. Being talent-driven, we are focused on attracting, developing, and retaining drivers and inclusive talent with a high technological skill level. As a leader of our teams, we will provide you with career development opportunities at all stages of your career. Our employees model a passion for protecting Citi and our clients and believe in treating others with dignity.
Dignity.
Yes, with dignity and respect. Within CISO, the Global Event Management GEM operation team is reliable for managing and improving the GEM process globally, providing oversight and coordinator for the highest criticality
Criticality.
critically to the for the highest critically vulnerable. How to pronounce these words?
Vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities highest for the highest credibility vulnerability GEMS and for managing the vulnerability life cycle for technology products owned within the Chief Information Security Office CISO. Our commitment to diversity includes a workforce that represents the clients we serve globally for all walks of life, background, and origins. We foster an environment where the best people want to work. We value and demand respect for others, promote individual based on merit, and ensure opportunities for personal development are wide available to all. Ideal candidates are innovators with well-rounded background who bring their authentic who bring their authentic selves to bring their authentic selves to work and complement our culture of delivering results with pride. If you are a problem solver who seeks passion in your work, come join us. We will enable growth and progress together.
Vulnerability.
The Vulnerability Operation Team was formed to lead the operational response to the most critical cybersecurity vulnerabilities. Cybersecurity vulnerabilities, known as GEMs, and to drive technical and strategic improvements to the GEM process and vulnerability threat management, reporting and governance. Within the vulnerability operation team, the operational response team will manage all potential and newly active GEMs, including technical coordination with security engaging and operation SMEs. Alignment with Fusion Center communications, organization of remediation, organization of remediation responsible, organization of remediation response instructions and date, shareholder management and remediation status reports. The team will also provide around-the-clock vulnerability
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability. Also provide round the clock vulnerability data and global shareholders support. Vulnerability data and global shareholder support. The team will also provide round the clock vulnerability data and global shareholder support. The APAC operation leader will lead the APAC Fusion Center operations. We are partnering closely with GM's operational leader in EMEA and NAM. The EMEA and NAM may be the organization in Citi. Okay, let's see the job description. First one is key responsibility include, but not limited to, lead ad hoc investigation using software, technology innovations, patch states, and vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
And vulnerability exposed. Key interface with business units and IT shareholders to identify and understand the security monitoring and response requirements and design solution to meet business unit and IT shareholder needs. Build effective relationship with key shareholders who own and support IT infrastructure, applicants, process, and operations. Act as a point of contact or managing and delivering various vulnerability. Various vulnerability and remediation reports. Work with risk and information security teams in presenting vulnerability management states and updates to technology subject matter experts and management. So let's again this sentence. Work with risk and information security team in presenting vulnerability management states. Work with risk and information security team in presenting vulnerability management states and update to technology subject matter experts and management. Identify and implement process improvements. Lead relevant audit and regulatory requests and engagements. Let's see the requirements. 10 to 15 years relevant experience with proven ability to manage conflict, provide leadership, and make decisions. Next, demonstrated experience building and leading technical teams in highly changed environments. Expert knowledge of one or more patch management or vulnerability management tools. Technical background in Windows, Unix operating systems, Python security technologies, and network architectures. Ability to lead executive brief on technical risk and issues to business leaders. Demonstrated ability to lead the development of specific to lead the development of specific proactive procedures for the detection of security breaching across large enterprise network. Demonstrated experience working with senior management on high sensitive project that requires the utmost discretion and maintain strict confidentiality. Confidentiality and maintain strict confidentiality confidentiality,
confidentiality,
and maintain strict confidentiality on all data, records, and tasks as required. Processing or industry certification highly performed, including but not limited to Certified Information System Auditors (CISA), Certified Information Certified Information System Security Professional (CISSP), Certified Information Security Manager (CISM), and Global Information Assurance Certification (GIAC). Excellent attention to detail, strong knowledge of security assessment methodology and risk management process, strong knowledge of industry standards as they related to information security management. I just 20% skills matched: information security, risk management, shareholder management. Vulnerability. There is very important for this certification. Certified Information System Auditor, Certified Information System Security Professional, Security Information Security, Certified Information Security Manager, and Global Information Assurance Certification. Yes, I think maybe in the IT industry there may be always the weakness and the volatility. Let's see the very important words. Volatility. Let's see the VO.
vulnerability,
Vulnerability. This word is mentioned several times, and I think it is very important to this IT security field. And there may be many backend weakness and vulnerability in the system, such as leaks of the iOS is very few, but for the Windows is many, even the zero level security and cannot be patched up. So it is very important to monitor the industry status, to monitor the information status released maybe by some organization, maybe by in China. I know their name is Black Box and Red Hacker, and all of these public or not public organization. They are very famous, and I think if they have the goal and the aim, maybe at the first is the banker and the financial field, because there is high profits. They must to protect their customer information, protect their money. So they have a very complex system to protect their information. Usually, as a classic IT system, we build the front-end system and the back-end system. Sometimes we add the middleware. There is 3 levels for the system security, and at the beginning of the system there is a firewall, and maybe built up by the Telegram level device, and maybe the next level is the corporate level, such as the NetScreen, FortiGate, and the Juniper, all of these firewalls. But you cannot know what about the weakness of the firewall. It is very important. Another is the system security. For example, the Unix. If you run the Unix such as Solaris, the Red Hat Linux, and Ubuntu, all of these, they have many how to say the 漏洞. Yes.
Vulnerability.
They have many vulnerability. You must have some policy to and strategy to prevent the external hackers and the unusual accessing to your system. So we have several levels to prevent the access for the information. You must monitor the system. For example, unusual accessing for the database, unusual information download for mass access. Maybe you can find the achieved by monitoring the database. It is a very direct method, and you because in the middleware or the systems middleware you cannot monitor everything because there is always the catch up and always something maybe high frequently lost up and maybe matched to and frequently used they load it into the middleware, but you can find the very detailed information in the database because if some secret statement is carried on, they must be reflected to the database. So if you monitor the database accessing, you will find which process, which programmer is accessing the backend system. So you can, by this method, you can find the which one is by which ID, which UID you are accessing the systems, and which where the access from, maybe by the IP, by the proxy, or maybe by the OS. This is very frequently, but you can find there is so many how to say the 肉鸡 it is the 跳板. It is not different in English.
Broilers, jumpers.
Broilers, jumpers, you can find them and block the node security IP address and the miscellaneous operating systems, not usually by mobile, but just by the Windows machine, PC, and the proxy IDC servers. It is not very security. Yes, let's see this. But I think in this industry, they often they just look at your certification, not by your hand-on skills, because all of this you can find is no use, because all of these leaks and the vulnerabilities always released on the website, so you can find the weakness and you can find the method to prevent the hackers. But it is very important to find them in advance and find it in your activity systems. If you find the data leaked, it is very later for your system. We all often listen about the story about the data information leak and on sale on the hacker website. It is very high, almost all sold by the Bitcoin. But I think all of these enterprise security officers, they do not have the ability to print all of these methods. Even the hacker have downloaded all of this data, they cannot find it. But I think it is very important to monitor the database at the backend. You can find how to say, if someone's data, for example, it is not activity customer, maybe 1 year or 2 year or 3 year, no any accessing, no any transaction, but its customer information, this data is downloaded occasionally, suddenly downloaded, and many data like this download by one operation, by one statement, by one UID, you can find it is very unusual. So you can how to say 顺藤摸瓜Indonesia. Okay, you can
Follow the vine to get to the melon.
Yes, you can follow the one to get the melon. So you will find the system's weakness, the vulnerability. Yes, it is the method to prevent all of this unusual process in your system, and you can recover your system and prevent the action. Maybe the malware, maybe some not unusual GitHub code, all of this. Sometimes all of this code is always fixed and downloaded from the external network and used as middleware, used as the DLL, and fix themselves as the core API or other service you are using. So when you find it, you will very later. Yes, so I think it is very important for the security chief officer. Okay, let's close today's video.